So we are going to do this section, and to do this section, so let's try to understand how this section is kind of like the structure. So this one is the whole thing, and then we actually have the container, right? So the container looks like this, all right? Kinda, it's like this. Not actually, because I think so as you can see, there is a problem with this thing, like it's like container. Okay, it's out of the container. See this one? So this little bit exception, don't worry about these little exceptions, okay? So it's out of the container. And whatever, and then we have what? We have another section. Sorry, why I'm saying sections, like you can call it like box, okay, a division.
Box.
Yeah, box. The section is just the, by section I mean the section tag, the full section tag, but then the rest are just divs and boxes. And then yeah, this is simple things, but these are the main thing, right? And I believe this one is the same button as we had. Yeah, the same button. So
Yeah,
we don't
it's
have
the
to use,
same.
we use the global button, so we don't have to
Yeah.
worry about this button at all. So let's go to here and let's quickly create our services. It was .css. It was, I guess, our services. Oh, no, 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 not our services. It's like about us. Okay. So we're going to call this, and why I'm putting it here, I don't know. Actually, assets is going to be inside the CSS. It's going to be about us.css. Okay. Add this thing here, about us.css. And inside the HTML, we're also going to add. So you see, we can actually divide the CSS files. So it's very easy for us to manage. But the index, we cannot divide. See? Wouldn't it be nice if we could divide it? There is no
Yeah.
way, actually, to be honest. So that's why there are many new systems have been created. Okay, you're going to see what system they are. When we create something like, when we do React, everything is going to be modularized, like broken into presets. Okay, so everything you can control. Okay, buttons, containers, everything. So it's kind of giving us the AI has again started, stupid AI, disable. Section dot about us. About us. Okay. Inside the about us, we're going to have a div called about us container. Inside the about us container, we're going to mainly have two divs, right? Two divs. So I'm going to call one div I'm going to call as about us container left. Okay. And I'm going to have another div called about us container right. Just for no reason I'm naming like this. And the div of the left is going to have two images. Okay, don't worry what I'm going to do with the two images, but two images, of course, with div. So div dot um, about us um, I'm not sure about this, but about
Can we
us,
just add the image, or
sorry,
can we just add the image directly, like image source, blah, blah, or we have to put it in
directly.
the...
If we do directly, yes, we can actually. but I don't want to, go away from the concept which I've shown you, but you can. Okay, why? Because it's exception kind of. So image source, okay, let's take that image, but we have two images here. Okay, this one is also an image. You see, this one is an image. So I'm going to deal with this a little bit later on, but this image, let's take this. Where is it? Yeah. Okay. Alrighty, about dot what thing. So slash about
Assets.
sorry, slash assets slash about dot webp. And then we can have in the right, it's very easy, right? So h1 2p tags. So yeah, maybe h1 h2, it's your choice. Okay, it doesn't matter. For now it doesn't matter at all. You can even give all p tags, but I'm going to give p tag title 1, title 2, subtitle 3 maybe, or description. Okay, title, subtitle, description. That sounds good. Okay, so p dot title, or I can give both together. P dot title, P dot subtitle, P dot subtitle plus P dot description. I'm just gonna say DSC means description tab, and I'm going to say all services of our controller. So V. Okay. One thing you're going to notice, I'm going to show you something after we finish this thing. So construction. Actually, there is a quotation mark in here, maybe to look nice or something. I don't know.
There was only one, I think.
Yeah, I think they forgot to give the rest or something. There are many description. Save it. Let's see how it looks like. It looks like this. Not so good. So to look it good. Also there is something like this. What is this? I don't know. There's a, so we're gonna give some padding and then whatnot. This border we also going to give. No worries. So let's start building it. This man. About us. Deep images. So first thing first, I always do the images first because images kind of like gives you trouble in coding. That's fine. Dot, inside this there is img, and the img is going to have a width of 100%, and also just width of 100% is absolutely fine, but height of 100% is not also bad. If the images are square, width and height 100% should be given. If it is not square, in our case this is not square, if you give height 100%, it's not gonna look good. But I want to show you that it doesn't look good actually. So here we have like this. Don't worry about this. It looks like this guy is. So go to inspect and about us container. Here we want to do what? Here we want to say display flex,
Right.
right? Ta-da. Yes, display flex, right? Also, we can say align items center. Okay, it's your choice. Okay. But what I want to do what I want to do always is that I want to give width of 1000 pixel first. And then what I want to do is that I want to give margin auto. Margin 0, auto. That's what I always want. Now, why is this like this? Okay. Why the images is stored? So if you look at this, you see that the left one is small, but the right one is big. Okay. Because we have to actually, each of these div we have to actually say no, take 50% width, don't take 100% width.
Okay.
So what we can do is that we can say inside the container, this both of them are inside a container, right? So inside the container, inside the about us container, okay, inside them doesn't matter all the divs. There are two divs we know, but we are saying whatever how many divs there are, no matter how many divs there are, we want the width to be 50%. Make sense?
Yeah.
So it's like 50%. Inside the about us container, there are two divs we know. That's why we were giving 50%. And we are saying that, okay, there are all the divs, like the one div, second div, all the divs inside the about us container. You see, inside the about us container, there are two divs. I'm highlighting like this and this. Have 50%. So now it's going to take 50%. So also add this here. All right. Yeah. So this one looks like this. Also we can add some padding. Now if I give border, okay, to the container, because I think the border is in the container, right? See, in the container is the border. Okay. Okay, I actually forgot to add the button, but no problem. To add the border, we have to give I have not given the all the design, like I have not given this one. Sure. Save it, and it looks like this. So to add the border, what we have to give is that we have to give something like border bottom, 1 pixel solid. I think F5, F5. I forgot the ash color is F5, F5, F5. No, F9, 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 I guess. F9, F9, F9. Let me check. Kind of like this. Yeah. So if I save this, okay, you're going to see a border, but you can't see a border. Okay, why you can't see a border? Because there's no space in here. So for this, we need to add padding first and margin also. Margin we don't need actually, because later we're going to add something at the bottom. But for now, to see the border, we have to add. So padding top and bottom is going to be, let's say, 40 pixel, and left and right we don't care. And margin bottom is going to be just margin bottom is, let's say, 40 pixel, no problem with that. So now we can see. Do you see? Do you see the border? I actually see the border. Can you see the border?
Yeah,
Bottom?
yeah, but it's very light.
It's it's like a hair. So 1 pixel is actually very small. So 2 pixel. Yeah, I can see. How much pixel does it need to be, right? So 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah, actually the color, it's actually wrong with the color. Even in 1 pixel, it should be very much obvious, to be honest. But it's just that
Yeah,
the color is
the color is.
yeah. So let's take something like, see, 1 pixel. I think
Yeah,
this is fine.
yeah, that's fine.
E1, 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 E1. That's what I did. Okay, let's add the button in here. Div. Button dot. What was the name? Can you remember the name? Do you remember the name? It was
Search button something.
button type 1 or something like that. So it was button type 1, yes.
Type
Button type 1. And it says about us.
I think
Save it.
it's
Sorry?
yeah, about us. Or is it service? I think it's service. No, about us.
All right, so let's beautify this text first. So title, subtitle, description. Oh, I only named it title. No, I want to name it I actually want to name it about us title to make it more unique. And making class name unique is a good thing to do. Uh, about us title. About us title. Font size. Okay, what? 50 pixel?
Mm.
Yeah, we saw a 50 pixel, not bad. Why it's not double line? Let's check. With this 100 pixel. 100 pixel is too bad. 200 pixel, 300 pixel, 400 pixel, 500 pixel, 600 pixel. Yeah, we serve all of our construction services. And then this one looks like this, right? So this one
Font
is
weight.
yes, font weight needs to be. Oh, this one, yeah, font weight should increase. Yeah, font weight. So font weight 500 600. Yeah, 600 seems kind of good for this one. Um um
Gap.
Gap, we are not using flex to be honest in here.
Hmm.
So we can't use gap, but just to use gap, if you want to use flex, you can if you want. Okay. But what I'm going to do is that I'm going to use margin bottom. Okay, margin bottom. And it's going to be margin bottom 30 pixel. Okay. Like this. And then I'm going to go to the about us subtitle. Okay. You understand why we can't use gap, right? Because these items are not
Yeah.
wrapped by flex. Yeah. And then we're going to say font size 20 pixel. Okay. 20 pixel. Is 20 pixel sufficient? 20 pixel is not bad, I guess. 20 pixel it is. And font size also seems fine. Also the weight seems fine to me. What do you think?
I
Think
think
it's
it looks
fine. Yeah, margin bottom 31 pixel. Yeah. Same. So this is the old way of doing, okay? Before flex, people used to go and each item they used to add margin bottom. See how hard it was. So description is interesting. Description has a different color. No, description has a different color. So description has a color of what?
light gray, I think.
Yeah, kind of like gray. Yeah. So color of uh light gray. No, it's like
Oh no.
yeah. So I will just do like this. Mm, like this. Okay. And do I have to use this one? A little bit. Yeah, I think this one is fine. And margin bottom 31 pixel. All right. So are we done? We are not done. What we have to do is we can add some padding towards the left side. Okay, so go to the About Us container right and add some padding. Oh, sorry, add some padding. Where, left or right?
Left.
Yes, padding left, 20 pixel. Keep adding, keep adding, keep adding. And here you go. I think this is fine. What do you think?
I think it's more or no?
Mm, more padding,
No.
right? Like this.
No.
I kind of feel like I have to decrease this size. Yeah, it a little bit more. I think this is fine now. So now the image, right? Now the image, before doing that, definitely don't forget to so many codes I've written. If I just lose it, it's like an accident. So save it, reload it, and it's here. Um, Now the image is fine, but there is an extra image we have in here like this. So this image, I'm going to pull it in here. It's called matrix or whatever it's called. Where is the image? Oh, pattern. Where is it? Oh, this one, pattern.svg. Okay. So I'm just going to add it. All right. And here you're going to see the usage of position. Okay. Things like relative, absolute, things like that. So it's going to be a little bit advanced, but don't get scared. So here, as you can see, it's like kind of disturbing. All right. So this is exception, and this is also kind of like advanced concept. If you can understand, very good. If you can't, no worries at all. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to come here and I'm going to say that it's going to have a position of relative. Okay. And then I'm going to say this one. Okay, let's make it a class. Let's give it a class name. Okay. The class of is going to be let's say pattern, About Us pattern. Save it. See, About Us pattern. And then I can now kind of apply styles to it directly. But first thing first, the thing that wraps it, the concept is something like this. If you understand, it's better. If you don't understand, that's also completely fine. The div that wraps this image is going to have a position of relative. Now, usually what happen is that if you don't have it, I'm going to show you. If you don't have it, what's going to happen is that if I want to add a position of absolute, okay, it kind of like goes here and there. Okay. But if I add this position of relative, where is it? Yeah, position of relative, it kind of stays where it started from. So this is like advanced. You don't have to worry about it at all. Second thing is, you see, I have not wrapped anything with the image. So I have not wrapped anything with this image. So what I'm going to do is that I can say like container. I actually added another style in here. Yeah, here, image dot pattern. So here I can say like the width is going to be 100 pixel. Check. A little bit more. And this is fine. Yeah. And then I can say that from top, when you use position absolute or relative or something like that, you can say from top go to 10 pixel. Okay, if from top 10 pixel means this, we can actually give it minus, kind of tweaking this thing. See, like this. Okay, so from left go to 20 pixel. Oh, you go to that side. Okay, let's go to the opposite side. Okay, like this, right? Now you know the next deal. Can you say what to do next?
Z index.
Yes, very good, very good. Z index.
And maybe a background color.
Background color, yeah, kind of. I think there is a background color. So Z index minus
Oh.
99 something, minus something, so that it goes down. And I think we are done with our home page. Is there anything else we are missing with our service or what about a section? Is there anything else?
No, I think we did it all.
Yeah.
Even the shadows.
Shadows. Oh, shadows doesn't work.
Maybe you haven't saved
I
it.
just I just applied the shadows. Oh,
Hmm.
I didn't save the shadows. Why? I don't know. I don't know where did the shadows go, but yeah, it's fine.
Yeah.
All right, like nice. It looks nice. Like we have done very well. But if you can do this part, at least try to do this part, okay?
Okay.
Maintain those whatever I've shown you, like always wrap the images with the boxes. You don't need to add this arrow thing, okay, slider actually, but you don't have to add anything to here. You don't have to worry about this. Create this hover effect. Okay, it looks nice. Create this thing. Also, same concept on here. It's very easy. If you can do this part, I will be very happy, to be honest. But you don't have to, like, don't take pressure. But yeah, try to do this part, at least our services, okay? And show me in the next session.